Welcome to a world of danger and mystery. In this video, we will take you on a thrilling journey to explore the top 10 most dangerous places on Earth. From treacherous terrains to deadly wildlife, brace yourself for an adrenaline-pumping adventure. Get ready to uncover the secrets that lie within these perilous destinations, but remember, only the brave should proceed. Without further ado, let's begin our countdown of the world's most hazardous places. Number 1, Death Valley, California, USA. Welcome to Death Valley, USA, an enchanting historical crossroads where the sands of time reveal the deepest secrets. Here, in the heart of the American Southwest, every stone hides unique legends, and every breeze resonates with the melody of living stories. Death Valley, also known as the Valley of Death, is immortalized in books and steeped in tales of epic adventures and terrifying battles. Here, amidst lifeless deserts and hot springs, Americans and world historical events converged, leaving traces of their indomitable souls. A shining example is the legendary Golden Ruin, where once thriving villages of Native American tribes came to life and large fires burned by the Cheyenne border. Death Valley became a national monument in 1933 and a national park in 1994. It spans across the states of California and Nevada, covering an area of approximately 13,628 square kilometers. Death Valley is known for its significant changes in elevation. The lowest point, Badwater, is located 85.5 meters below sea level, and the highest point, Telescope Peak, is 3,368 meters above sea level. In Death Valley, it is always incredibly dry and hot. There is a constant haze of tiny sand particles in the air. During summer, the temperature can easily exceed 49 degrees Celsius. Despite being only a few hundred kilometers from the Pacific Ocean, it is one of the driest regions in the world. The name Death Valley was given after a tragic incident. In 1849, a group of 49 prospectors, caught in the gold rush, attempted to cross the desert to reach California as quickly as possible. Most of them perished from the heat and dehydration. Number 2, Snake Island, Ilha de Queimada Grande, Brazil. Get ready to embark on a spine-chilling journey to one of the most breathtaking, yet treacherous places on Earth, Snake Island, also known as Ilha de Queimada Grande or the Island of Snakes. This mesmerizingly beautiful island, located off the coast of Brazil, hides a deadly secret that has earned it a fearsome reputation as one of the most dangerous places in the world. Home to an estimated 400,000 venomous snakes, Snake Island is a true haven for serpents, with the infamous golden lancehead viper reigning supreme. This snake, found nowhere else on the planet, is feared for its potent venom, capable of causing severe tissue damage, paralysis, and even death. It is said that there is one snake for every 6 square yards on this eerie island, creating an unparalleled density of deadly creatures. But what makes Snake Island truly astonishing is the mystery that shrouds it. There are many legends about Snake Island Queimada Grande. One of them tells the story of sea pirates who once landed on the Green Island to hide their treasures among the rocks. The pirates released several snakes on land to guard the treasure from intruders. Over time, the snakes multiplied, took over the entire island, and made it very dangerous for people. Another legend tells of an unlucky fisherman who, feeling hungry, docked at the shore to bask in the sun and eat exotic fruits. As soon as the fisherman stepped onto the island, he was bitten by a venomous snake. The unfortunate man only had enough strength to reach his boat, where he eventually died. Later, when other fishermen sailed past the island, they found the boat with a corpse, swaying by the shore on the sea waves. The third legend tells the story of a lighthouse keeper and his family, consisting of his wife and 3 daughters. One night, while they were sound asleep, a multitude of snakes slithered into their dwelling through the windows. Terrified, the lighthouse keeper and his loved ones fled into the nearby forest, but they were attacked by the snakes and perished from snake bites. Later, military personnel arrived at the island shore and discovered their lifeless bodies. Since then, the lighthouse on Quimada Grande was renovated and switched to automatic operation mode, eliminating the need for constant human presence. Why would the authorities impose such a strict ban on Snake Island? The answer lies in the survival of not only these venomous snakes, but also the vital role they play in maintaining the fragile ecosystem. These snakes are believed to have evolved on this isolated island, adapting to the harsh conditions over thousands of years. The delicate balance between predator and prey has kept the snake population in check, ensuring that the island's biodiversity remains intact. Snake Island may be visually captivating, but it conceals dangers beyond imagination. Quimada Grande has an area of 43 hectares and rises 200 meters above sea level. It is covered in lush vegetation and is uninhabited. There are no hotels or restaurants here, and only a solitary white lighthouse on the shore reminds us that people once lived on the island. Brazilians regard Quimada Grande. Number 3, Death Road, Yungas Road, Bolivia. Welcome to one of the most dangerous roads in the world, the Yungas Death Road. This treacherous route, located in Bolivia, reaches heights of up to 4,650 meters above sea level and is known for its relentless twists and turns, steep cliffs, and terrifying reputation. With every curve of the road, your heart will steadily race with excitement and fear. The Death Road stretches through the Andes Mountains, connecting La Paz with the city of Coroico, and is built on the narrowest mountain ridge with a tiny shoulder. The road is made of raw soil and covered in dense fog, which engulfs the path, making the journey even more frightening and hazardous. You are forced to pass through foggy veils, not knowing what awaits you around the next turn. The steep slopes, which swiftly disappear into bottomless chasms, cause trembling in your legs and a sweat of panic. It feels as if at any moment your being could fall into the abyss, to be consumed by endless darkness below. This grim trail winds through a truly astonishing and frightening landscape. Amazing waterfalls and lush jungles frame the road, but neither the beauty of nature nor the impressive views can quell your fear. You continue to march on, alternating between patches of sunlight and darkness, knowing that one single mistake could be your last in life. The most tragic and well-known accident occurred in the summer of 1983 when a bus with over 100 passengers fell into a ravine. In the winter of 1999, a car with 8 tourists from Israel fell into the canyon. The Yungas Road was built in 1930 by Paraguayan prisoners during the war. The road connects the Bolivian capital La Paz with Coroico, a city in the tropical region of the Amazon. It is almost 70 kilometers long, with the highest point at an altitude of 3.6 kilometers. Throughout the route, the average depth of the ravine below the road is about 600 m, and its width barely reaches 3.2 m. In many narrow sections, even one vehicle has a difficult time passing, with its wheels hovering over the abyss. It is not possible to bypass this road, as it is the only possible route from Coroico to La Paz. Buses and cars continue to overcome this difficult obstacle, risking their own lives and the lives of passengers every minute. Local residents, crossing it, always pray for the salvation of their lives, as reaching the nearest hospital is also almost impossible. Number 4, Darvaza Gas Crater, Ahal, Turkmenistan. Welcome to the amazing and mysterious world of the Darvaza Gas Crater. This is a place that makes your heart beat faster and impresses with its uniqueness. Located in the Karakum Desert, on the territory of Turkmenistan, this gigantic stream of burning gas simply takes your breath away. You might think, what's so special about it? But imagine a huge hole in the ground, with a diameter of over 70 meters, emitting flames and hot gas eruptions into the sky. Yes, that's how you can describe the Darvaza Gas Crater. But how did this amazing natural phenomenon arise? In 1971, an unfortunate accident occurred in this area. The ground collapsed under the feet of geologists, revealing a huge reserve of natural gas. To prevent the spread of harmful gases, they decided to ignite them, expecting the flame to quickly extinguish. But the scientists were wrong. At the Darvaza gas crater, there is a unique atmosphere. There are no people for many kilometers around, no souvenir shops or parking lots, only hot sand and a blazing hole in the fabric of the desert. There are also no fences, gas stations, or other infrastructure. If you are fond of mystical and unusual natural attractions, it is definitely worth visiting the Darvaza gas crater before it is extinguished. Until the Turkmenistan authorities approve a project to extinguish the flames and begin the beneficial use of the gas. However, the likelihood that the gates of hell will be transformed is extremely high. The 50th anniversary of the crater is approaching, actively depleting the local reservoirs of valuable natural resources. 5. Natron Lake, Tanzania, Africa. Welcome to exciting journey to the most amazing and mystical place on Earth, Lake Natron in Tanzania. As soon as you rise above it to the height of a bird's flight, your imagination comes alive with the fantastic spectacle unfolding beneath you. Lake Natron is a true natural wonder and geological phenomenon. Its waters have a unique bright pink hue that perfectly blends into the surrounding landscape. But the outer beauty of this lake is just the beginning of its amazing story. Diving deeper into its mysterious waters, you will discover a true museum of life and death. Lake Natron is known for its high alkalinity, which makes it deadly for most organisms. However, for some species of animals and birds, it has become a kind of paradise. In Lake Natron, there are rare aquatic plants that change the color of the lake several times a year. This creates incredible colorful images in the valley. Despite the average temperature of the lake being 50 to 60 degrees, life in it is impossible. But contrary to this, it is a very productive environment for flamingo breeding. Flamingos feed on algae that appear at certain times of the year. The water flowing from the mountains around the lake makes it extremely rich in sodium carbonate and minerals. This also leads to an increase in the alkaline level of the water. Lake Natron is a lake with an extremely high level of sodium carbonate due to the surrounding structures. Because of this, it prevents the decomposition of living beings that die around the lake, and they turn into petrified sculptures or simply mummies. In the dead animals, there is no decay or fragmentation. They turn into stone, covered in calcium, which was also used in the process of ancient mummification. Thus, one can come across many dead animals in the form of animal statues. These creatures, transformed into sculptures, were photographed and exhibited. After they were put on display, a legend spread among the people that the creatures that fell into the lake turned into stone. Number 6. Danakil Depression, Afar, Ethiopia. Welcome to one of the most extreme and mysterious places on Earth, the Danakil Desert. Here, in the northern part of Ethiopia, you will find incredible natural phenomena that will simply amaze you. The Danakil Desert is a place where fire and ice meet at the highest level. The temperature here can reach an incredible 50 degrees Celsius, making it one of the hottest places on the planet. But, despite this, you will find here a once frozen lava wasteland that looks as if you have landed on another planet. Dried lava rivers covered in black stones create a stunning landscape symphony. Here, you can see huge underground caves formed by streams of molten lava, which are both bewildering and awe-inspiring. And when night falls, the desert transforms into a fairy tale spectacle as red and yellow lava flows create an unparalleled sight under the starry sky. But Danakil is not only famous for its captivating landscape beauty. Here you will find something truly astonishing and unique, one of the most active volcanic zones on Earth. The source of hot fire and immense power. This volcano, called Erta Ale, is a living testament to the process of our planet's formation. Its enormous crater is filled with unexpectedly beautiful lava lakes that glow at night like stars in the darkness. And let's not forget about the main inhabitant of the Danakil Desert, camels. These hardy animals have adapted to life in such a challenging climate. They serve as reliable companions and main assistants in journeys through this incredible desert. Many researchers believe that even a short stay in the Danakil Desert can have extremely negative effects on health. The high concentration of sulfur vapors is the main cause of concern, as poisoning from these vapors can lead to severe consequences. The air temperature in the desert rarely drops below plus 50 degrees Celsius, and the fact that the desert is located in a volcanically active area further increases the danger of visiting it. Number 7. Kilauea Volcano, Hawaii, United States. Welcome to the world of the fiery element. Welcome to Hawaii, on the shores of the Kilauea volcano, one of the most breathtaking places on Earth. Imagine this. You stand amidst the ruins of earthly tenderness, surrounded by bubbling streams of molten lava, feeling the powerful pulse of this natural force. Your gaze is directed upwards, towards an incredible spectacle, as the blood in your veins releases new energy, a connection to the life-giving Mother Nature. This is Kilauea Volcano, the embodiment of power and beauty. The Hawaiian mountain of Kilauea is one of the most active volcanoes on the planet. It has the ability to captivate the gaze and hearts of thousands of people, and the natural diversity it has created is simply incredible. Here, on the edge of the Hawaiian archipelago, elemental forces merge with stunning beauty, giving us an unforgettable show. The name of the young volcano translates from Hawaiian as erupting, and it fully lives up to its name as it has been continuously spewing streams of magma since January 1983. There are several craters at Kilauea, and in 2008, Halemaumau took over again, located within an impressive caldera at the summit. The place where Kilauea Volcano meets the ocean. The place where Kilauea Volcano meets the ocean, by the way, the volcano rises 1,247 meters above sea level, but it is actually much higher as its base is hidden on the ocean floor, and the depth of the water at this location reaches 5 kilometers. Kilauea is known for its lava flows, which continuously flow into the ocean, creating new land along its path. It is the living breath of Mother Nature, constantly changing the landscape and giving life to new creatures. Every drop of lava, every cascade of fire is a reminder that our planet is alive and constantly evolving. But Kilauea is not just about lava flows. It is also about smoke, ash, and hot air that feels like it's from the depths of hell. It is a world where patience and tranquility coexist with violent eruptions and thunderous roars. At the same time, Kilauea attracts people with its beauty. The mesmerizing lava fountains, literally shooting up into the air, create a truly magical spectacle. The fiery symphony, performed slowly and passionately, evokes our deepest feelings of respect and admiration. Being here, you can feel the rhythms of the earth that we rarely encounter in our everyday lives. Number 8. Bermuda Triangle, North Atlantic Ocean. Welcome to the mysterious world of the Bermuda Triangle, a place that has instilled fear and awe in people for many decades. In this dizzying oceanic labyrinth, located between Bermuda, Miami, and Puerto Rico, forces vanish and clash every year, remaining a mystery to us. The Bermuda Triangle is a legendary location in the northwestern part of the Atlantic Ocean. It is said that inexplicable atmospheric phenomena occur here, causing the disappearance of aircraft, while giant killer waves and whirlpools suddenly appear at sea, dragging ships to the bottom. Mystics call the triangle devilish and populate its waters with deep-sea monsters. Publications about strange incidents and mysterious disasters in the same region of the Atlantic began to appear in the mid-1960s. This anomalous location has formed into an imaginary triangle located east of the coast of the Florida Peninsula, USA. Indeed, compasses sometimes malfunction here, and wondrous geological and physical anomalies have been discovered in the depths of the waters of the Bermuda Triangle. The deepest abyss in the Atlantic is located at the ocean floor. Near the Bermuda Islands, there is the Sargasso Sea, a unique area in the world ocean covered with seaweed. Finally, Some researchers believe that the legendary Atlantis sank to the bottom of this ocean region, and well-equipped expeditions are sent in search of the sunken island. Surviving sailors told tales of eerie screams echoing through the night skies above the islands and bone-chilling footsteps in the forest. Perhaps they heard the cries of the endemic Bermuda petrels, emitting shocking sounds, and the movements of wild boars, abundant inhabitants of Bermuda. But the shipwreck survivors were convinced those were the spirits of the drowned sailors, and one helmsman even claimed to distinctly recognize familiar voices of the deceased crew members. Since then, the Bermuda archipelago became forever known as a cursed place, and superstitious seafarers marked it on maps as Demoniorum Insulum, Isles of Demons.
Number 9. North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island, India.
Welcome to North Sentinel Island, a small piece of land lost in the ocean, where time stands still and modernity has no place. This mysterious paradise lies in the heart of the Indian Ocean, attracting with its secrets and mysticism. This magnificent island is considered one of the most dangerous places on Earth. But it is not dangerous because of its flora and fauna. The threat comes from the local inhabitants, who are hostile to anyone who tries to approach the island. Attacks have been carried out on everyone who attempted to land on the island. Those who tried to approach the island by boats were met with a barrage of arrows. For centuries, the local inhabitants, known as the Sentinelese, have rejected any attempt to approach their land. They remain the last unconquered civilization untouched in our bustling world. In 1974, a director who was fascinated by these places attempted to approach the island but was injured in the thigh. After the tsunami in 2004, a helicopter tried to deliver supplies to the island but was also attacked. The last incident was recorded in 2006, when fishermen were found dead, presumably for getting too close to the shore. After these events, the Indian government decided not to approach the island under any circumstances. The indigenous Sentinelese people are of African descent. They settled on the island thousands of years ago and engage in hunting and gathering. No one has ever counted them, but it can be approximated that the tribe consists of 250 individuals. The Sentinelese live in isolation, and, apparently, that is why the presence of outsiders poses a threat to them. Experts who studied this tribe concluded that their way of life corresponds to the Neolithic period. The remoteness and seclusion of the tribe have allowed them to develop a unique dialect. The population desperately tries to preserve their little corner of paradise, which has remained an autonomous area since 1947.
Number 10. Madidi National Park. Ucumari, Bolivia.
Welcome to Madidi National Park, one of the most stunning places on Earth. Located in the northern part of Bolivia, this park is a symbol of untouched nature and unique biodiversity. Madidi National Park is situated in the headwaters of the Amazon River Basin in Bolivia. It was established in 1995, covers an area of 18,958 square kilometers, and, together with adjacent reserves, forms one of the largest protected areas in the world. Madidi Park is one of the most dangerous regions in the world. The peculiarity of the park is that everything in it is literally dangerous. Even contact with plants and small insects on the skin can cause a rash. In 1999, photographer Joel Sartor spent a month in the park and witnessed horrifying phenomena that are common in this place. For example, fly and horsefly larvae live under the skin of humans and animals and leave the body as fully grown adults. Larvae are not the only parasites. Worms can easily enter the stomach and start devouring it from the inside. And if you are not careful, wild animals will tear you apart. The diversity of the habitat contributes to the wide variety of growing plants. Currently, the park has registered 4,838 species of plants, but various estimates suggest that the total number of species exceeds 5,000. Thanks to the great diversity of habitats, the park's fauna is also rich in various species. Currently, 1,370 species of vertebrates have been registered, but it is expected that future research will discover another 600 species.
In this video, you have learned about the top 10 most dangerous places in the world. Don't forget to subscribe and stay updated with us for more interesting content. See you next time.